Hey y'all, it's my new mic. It's been months since I've streamed, and I'm gonna stream tonight. I'm streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. It's been a hot minute. Okay, in the studio, some of y'all celebrate holidays this time of year. Celebrate away. New Year's coming. Western New Year, anyway. It'll be here soon. I'm gonna paint. I've been doing oil painting, which is nothing over there on that side of the studio, which is nothing like the painting that was over on this side of the studio. I need to move this light. It's going to get paint all over it. Thanks, Twitch. Twitch told me I'm streaming. Here, let me give you a pan. I'll see if we get the camera back here. This is what's happening over on that side of the studio. Big traditional type portraits. Over here is a portrait doing for a dear friend. And it's going to be explosive. Check it out. I have this new easel. It's going to be broken in tonight. For sure. What is this? Oh, I broke a piece. Yeah, it's all right. New music. EDM music tonight. You can't hear. Sorry. I can't share or my stream gets banned. I mixed up some colors already. Oh, that reminds me. So painting, oh my goodness. Okay, so painting is prep. Like if you're painting a house, it's all about the prep, right? So much prep goes into painting. Sometimes I feel like I'm more like a stage manager or Broadway producer or something as opposed to a painter because I spend so much time doing pre and post. And I get to paint tonight. And I got to paint for 3 hours already today on some oil portraits, which was super fun. Okay. Reference photo. I think I have one for this. If not, no big deal. I want to get the lights to darks. So this one, I don't know. Like I have the concept. The concept came to me, which is a requirement for me before I agree to do a painting. I have to have the concept that come to me in a dream, which it did. Let's see here. I got my colors, loading it up. Speaking of like prep work, I do all my pre-work in Procreate. Love that app. It's effing amazing. And I'm feeling a little nervous. You know, it's been long enough that I don't remember the last time I painted. Like performance painted, like abstract painted. All right, this is all about management of stuff. Okay, so let's start. Let's just get into the flow. Is this the music I want? Let's try next. Now I want to change this a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go. I'm going to be pretty quiet while the actual painting's happening. I took a nap. I went home. I bought groceries. I put the groceries away. I cooked food for the boy and myself, and we ate. And then I talked with the lover on the phone, and then I looked at some messages and took a nap. And now I'm back. I don't know, it's like 10 p.m. here or something. I already put on gloves. I often forget to do it until later. But oil painting, I've been a little bit more on the ball with that. Okay. Okay, so first we're going to start with stick. When I start with this one, I'm running out. I break them a lot. I need to start collecting sticks. These are dowel rods. So start with stick. And then move to this big, nasty brush. This thing right here. Keep it loose, as you know. If you watch my streams, you know I have to keep it loose. What are we going to start with? I want to pull up her color palette again. Some specific colors I want to use for this. Yeah, I got everything I need. Oh God, this music's horrible. I want like heavy EDM. This is like pop EDM. Yes, more pop EDM. This is dance party. I want something heavier. Let's go for techno. Oh, that sounds heavier. Detroit techno. Let's see what this is. Try this. Okay. Oh, it's one of my favorite friends these days. Bottle of water, spray bottle. I'm gonna wet the canvas first. Helps. I honestly don't know why. I'm sure there's a reason. Okay. It's not the stick I want. I want a different stick. I have... Ooh, water all over the floor. That didn't take long. Maybe I'll use that brush tonight. Yes, you want to be used. I can tell. You just jumped out at me. Okay, this guy will do. I need to break off the end, though. Haha, great. Now it's a jagged end. How much should I lose? Not much. All right. Hello, color gods. I mixed up colors earlier today for this too. You. We'll start with you, and here we go. Okay. Hopefully, I don't rip the canvas. Haha. Can you hold that? Yeah. Hopefully. I stretched this myself. Definitely not as good as the machine. Well, the light is going to be coming from over here, which means I need some yellow, which I mixed up some. Ooh, I want this one. Okay. Go away, you. I'm normally painting much larger, but this is going to be hanging in an apartment in New York City that is small by the standards of my studio. Where's the blue? Blue, 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 blue. There. Are you blue? You're not blue. You're blue. Are you one of my blues? No, I mixed a blue for this. I had something for this. Maybe it's just this. Let's find out. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit darker over here. That water makes it really nice shadow. Let's warm it up a bit. I have another warmer color too. I'm gonna pull out. Louder music, please. White, white, white. You're not white. Where's the white? If I was an entire container of white, where would... There you are. Don't hide from me. I will find you. Okay. Okay, switching to this brush, losing my hat. It's warming up a bit. Brush! Come back to me. Where did you go? Okay. That's dead. I'm a bit hard on my materials. That's true. A laser. I need a laser line. I need a bigger container for my water. That's interesting. And normally I wait a really long time to transition to a brush this small. Wow, that's a huge tip. It's unexpected. I normally get a different brand. Black. That is a really dark blue. I love it. That's not what I want. Find my black. There we go. Come back to me. If I'm quiet, it's because I just go into a flow. I'm quiet. And the reason I'm quiet is because I'm in this flow with my art. My body starts to vibrate. I use a stick because it forces me to stay loose. Oh, shit. I didn't know this was going to happen. I need some materials I didn't know I needed. I haven't used them in a while. Interesting. Do I? No, maybe I don't. It came and then it passed. A lot of times it just feels like following directions. That brush exploded. Left a ton of bristles on the canvas. Which is, I'm making the bristles wrong right now. Just noticing that. Okay, I do want the crayons. Where are they? I saw them recently. Found them. Shit, knocking shit over. Crayons. Just regular wax crayons. Like Crayola, Yapo, I don't know what brand they are. Okay, I know I got a white crayon. I buy them by the case. I think I have a box just for white crayons. There's one. This will do, I think. Yeah. Here it is. This is just white crayons. Some black too, of different types. So what do I don't want any oil. Please be white. Yes. So you can buy these like this. You can't see that. It's the way of light set up today. Okay. Hey, come back. Ruffy. Come here, Ruffy. Thank you. Where were we? Highlights. White crayon. Wow, it's crazy working so small. It's also my first time using this easel, as I mentioned. It's okay. There's a lot of airflow in the studio tonight, which means this paint dries fast. It's not hot though. It's not summer, it's winter here. Yeah, I'm really glad I pre-mixed. It's a lot of extra work, but I'm glad I did it. I got a stripe in that neck. Comes across to there. There's those bits of hair I can still see. It's a little bit of the neckline right there. I want to hit this highlight. Highlight it in yellow and something hot. This red. I'll make it pop a bit. That's good. And some pink for this ear. Pink mixed with this peach color. Laser line. A big brush. I killed that one big brush. I've killed a lot of those this year. I know what. Oh, yeah. I'll pull out one of these. And some water. And then some white. Woo! Okay, that feels good. Plenty of time for black later. A little white over here too. And this violet. Getting really good at this. Wow. Gray. I always use gray for shadows. Oftentimes it's not getting darker. Right, the dark side of your painting is often not getting darker. It's actually just getting desaturated, which means less. Yes, I know I'm mixing on the canvas. Sure, sue me. It's okay. It's okay. I can do it. Run a little bit of hot through there. Give me something sharp. I don't normally paint with a screwdriver, so be careful not to pierce my canvas. Ah! Okay, top lips are normally what we're going to do. They're normally darker, right? But I think we'll get it here. And there comes a point when I have to stop working it or I royally fuck it all up. That point has not come yet, but it is approaching. We let it dry, and we come back with smaller brushes. Yeah, I always speak in the we when I'm painting. It does feel like everyone gets on board the show. Ah! Get out of my head. Get out of my head, out of my head, out of my head. There we go. Out of my head. When it's out of my head, it just flows. It just comes out of me. I get in my head, I fuck it all up. All right, so what big risk needs to happen here? I think I know. Come here. Come hither. Looking for a palette knife. I found it. Another palette knife. Found it. A roller. Found it. Okay. Come back, reference photo. I track time with that because there's a timer on there. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I see it. I need room for this. That I don't like. That is fucking amazing. Alright, if you watch my painting, you know exactly what I'm doing right now. Fuck. Do some loose lines now. Yes, I am using a 4-foot stick, broken off to about 3.5 foot to do line detail, because that's just how it goes. I'm going to be doing this for a sec, so I'm going to protect my paint. That part of my brain's back online. Just loosely putting on the lids to keep air out and paint out. There's tons of splatters in all these paint jars. That's a mistake. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be hot. My favorite shirts. Paint all over my glasses. Much better. It's really hard to get these types of lines any other way. It's ridiculous, but I love it. Oh, using like a really inaccurate tool, like 3-foot dowel, to draw hair with, to draw outlines with, allows a lot of room for source to come through. Just let it flow through. I've spent so much time with this image already. So much time with the model. I remember quite vividly when I let line back in. Like, coming from a lot of training and drawing and a lot of years being a drawer, in 2019, when I got back into painting in earnest, art making in earnest, I told myself that I would paint, not draw. And come here. And part of that meant no lines, all value, all shape. And I love line. I am really good at line. So going so long without line was a challenge. A little more pigment here. It wasn't a challenge. It was like this great learning opportunity. I learned so much about how to do a lot of the same things I was doing for years, but doing it with value instead of line. And then when I felt like I had done that and learned some lessons there, I let line back in. I started using line again, and it was glorious. And it's like finding an old friend, a skill that I was really good at. That's how it works for me. You might not know this, but part of my brain has a really difficult time telling faces apart. Portraits and getting likenesses is always frustrating for me. And then, like I said, in 2019, when I started back to painting, I was like, you know what? I'm going to use every tool available to me. Every artist always uses every tool. I think Alpi Fo, can't pronounce his name, YouTube artist, may have said something like that to me, and I agreed. I use whatever tool is needed to get the image out. I remember being young and having these dreams, my early teens, and like wanting to get these images out of my head and not being able to, not having the skill, and somehow like thinking I just need to sit at a piece of paper and draw it from like my imagination. Like somehow like I made that rule for myself. It's fucking tragic. I could have done wonders with some like scissors and magazines, you know, fucking collage. Ooh, I wonder if I'm angry. Look how itchy my back is. Ah! Maybe. Maybe there's more there. I'm angry about all those wasted years. Come here, shoulder. You know you want to come out and play. All right, I don't take steps back from my painting while I'm working on it. I stay close. I'm only looking at one part. I don't know how it's all working together. No idea how it's all working together. It might not be working together at all. And I'm going to keep doing this. I don't look. That's part of it. It's because there's times when like, oh, I would definitely not do. Which is one of the reasons why having a drawing down there and that ink, oh my God, I love these markers. I tried so many different things till I found what worked for me. It's a Uni Posca. It's the name of the marker brand. I think they're Japanese. They're fucking amazing. Just trust, just trust, just trust. Just trust. Trust, trust, trust. This is a trust moment. Oh, I'm worried. I'm worried. Trust it. Okay, I love this paint because it dries exactly in the amount of time that I want it to. I can slow down the dry time if I need to, but I tried a ton of different paints till I found this type of paint that I love. Then I have tube paint, which is like more intense. So I'll put on top of this. It doesn't flow like this, so I wouldn't use it for this step, but that'll come in later. I'm reminding myself I'm not wearing gloves. I want to put some back on. I want to be doing this in 20 years. So the light is coming from this side. Shadow is more on this side. Even though I do have that silver there. That's okay. Collarbone. Yes, you do have a collarbone. Hello, collarbone. You're right there. I'm infinitely familiar with collarbones. Having shattered mine. Something's happening. Okay. We're done with this stick for right now. Get gloves. Jason, get some more gloves. New song. Okay, that's fun. What else can I do tonight without fucking it up? Kind of want to get into that necklace. I think it's gold. That's why I waited to paint it. I was going to paint it black. Clearly it's not black. It's gold. How do I want to do that? I have gold. That could be fun. Let's play with that. Let's see what happens. Smaller brush. Oh, I'm always nervous about smaller brush. Slow down. But I think it might be okay time to slow down a bit. Except this knife keeps talking to me. Why are you in my pocket? Okay, I was drawing with that screwdriver and I threw it somewhere. Hello, screwdriver, where are you? Screwdriver! Come back home. Come home, come home, come home. Are you here? You're here. Found you. This paint is so cool. It's Rohan brand. Aqualeaf. It's the rich gold. Not cheap. Oh, God. I love it. Okay, where'd I put that brush? Oh, come here, gold paint. I love you. You are going to go on my painting. You're kind of, yeah, you're a little better when I mix you with a little white. Do I have a little white to mix you with? Yes. There's this trick. There is a trick. Having technical bits and loose bits work well with each other. I don't know what it is. I'm a person who seems to be able to do it. wonder if I'm going to paint on this face tonight. By paint on face, I mean like break out the detail stuff. Finer brushes. Finer paints. More mixable paints. Mixable palette. Shit like that. It might happen. This is why I have all these materials, to use them. Okay. That's why I buy really expensive brushes and clean them out. Come here, $18 brush. So I can use you again someday. Come get clean. Okay. All right. All along this last year, I have been painting in multiple mediums, often, and they play with each other so well. Whenever I'm doing oil painting, I'm using things I learned from acrylic and watercolor. Sometimes I paint with oils like they're watercolor, and mix and match all the other types: digital, watercolor, acrylic, enamels. Still have this, don't I? That's why you're over here. Put it on the paint, scrape off the paint. A dryer sheet or something here? I don't know how that got here. I'm just in the zone here painting. I'm not talking. It's out of body experience somewhat. Not totally out of body today. Where's the yellow, 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 yellow? Come here. Let's catch the wave. Let it come. Jason, yesterday was so good to Jason today. I marked all these lids. First back look. Whoa, what is happening? I had a brush somewhere. Where'd it go? Brush, 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 brush. Where did I throw you? Brush, brush, new brush. New brush, great. Exactly what I needed. Hey, found my screwdriver. Okay. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Restraint, restraint. Practice restraint, Jay. Sometimes a little restraint is needed. Okay, done for now. Taking my gloves off, so I stop. Done for now. Ah! Fuck. It's the part where I clean all the paint off my iPad. There's this feeling I have right now, which is you royally fucked it all up. It looks horrible. It's not done. What did you do? What's going on? What's up with these colors? Are the colors working together? Can you even tell what it is? I totally hate it. What is it going to turn into? What will it look like tomorrow? All of this is in my head as I'm sitting here wiping pink paint splatters off a screen. Wait, this seems important. Okay. Breathe. We're done for now. It all needs to dry. It needs to dry. I came over here to zoom in the camera. Okay, that's kind of cool. It looks kind of cool through a screen. More tomorrow. I'm gonna sign off. That's me throwing the peace sign. Oh, my brain doesn't work. How do I use a